Good evening, and welcome to What's Up Longwood, your source for the latest news and stories from campus and the community. I'm Samantha Start.
And I'm Jasmyn Hamlett. Thanks for joining us. Farmville's downtown area is getting into the holiday spirit early this year. The annual tree lighting ceremony is scheduled for this Friday evening at 6 p.m. in front of Town Hall. Local businesses are extending their hours, and several food vendors will be set up along the main street. The event will feature performances by Longwood's a cappella groups and concludes with the official lighting at 7 p.m. It's free and family friendly.
Changes are coming to the Longwood Hampton-Sydney College Catholic Campus Ministry, better known as CCM. The organization is relocating to a new building just across from St. Teresa's Catholic Church.
I'm Emilio Salgado Garcia reporting from Farmville, Virginia. After years at its Midtown location, the Catholic Campus Ministry, which serves students from both Longwood University and Hampton-Sydney College, is moving into a new and larger space right next to St. Teresa's Catholic Church. The building, once home to Carter's Flower Shop, was recently purchased by the ministry and is now being renovated into a welcoming hub for student faith, fellowship, and community.
So the Diocese of Richmond purchased the property. We're renting our smaller space. So even owning a space in the end is also going to be a big benefit when it comes to the new space.
Just the last couple years started to grow. I mean, this year, not only is, CCM bursting out of the seams of their old building, but just the number of college students I see attending Mass that don't necessarily go to CCM, very large. So it's been pretty exciting.
There definitely have been some times where I'm like, the kind of constraint of space has been noticeable. So it's really been a blessing to be able to move into someplace bigger, especially one that's also so much closer to the church.
It's definitely a little farther from where I usually live on campus, but it is close to the church, which works out in that way. It's moving a lot faster than I thought it would, and I think we should be getting in, I believe, next year. Hopefully, I'm really hopeful we do.
It's a nice place to come together once a week, and you have Mass together, you have food together, and it's just always good to have a space where people can come together and talk about what's important.
My vision is the students that are attending Mass and not coming to CCM start getting involved with CCM because, the first step is just walking across the street.
Renovation work on the former Carter's Flower Shop is expected to continue into next year, with plans for students to begin using the new facilities once construction is complete. The move gives the Catholic Campus Ministry a permanent base beside St. Teresa's Catholic Church and marks a period of growth for the Catholic student community here in Farmville. Reporting from Farmville, Virginia, I'm Emilio Salgado Garcia.
COMM leadership say they plan to host an open house early next semester to celebrate their new space and its renovations to welcome students into the community. They hope the move will strengthen outreach efforts and create an even more welcoming environment for the campus community.
Longwood's Career Center is launching a new program to help the students build their professional networks. Lancer Connections pairs current students with alumni mentors in their fields of interest. The program begins in January and
You don't speak. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. It's the Mossad, so they're just playing a clip. They don't have the clip.
the program begins.
Hold on. No.
The program begins in January, and applications are now open through the Career Center's website. Students can choose from more than 150 alumni volunteers representing industries from education to technology. The deadline to apply is December 6th.
When we come back, Music with a Message. We'll take you inside the Basic Gospel Choir's latest performance and hear how they're building community through song. What's Up Longwood will be right back after these messages. Wow, this cereal is wicked.
Cereal comes and goes so quickly around here. I hope it stays here for good.
No one believed in you more than I did.
Wicked. For a good cereal lets you decide who's a good witch and who's a bad witch.
I'm a Glenda, so I'm a good witch.
And I'm Elphaba, so I'm a good witch.
That's not how that works. You're the wickedest witch there ever was.
Girl, bye. Elphaba is the true hero.
Whether you're a good witch or a bad witch, wicked. For Good cereal is only here for a limited time, and it is packed with vital minerals and nutrients, making it part of a balanced breakfast. So get yours now and watch Wicked, For Good only in theaters starting November 21st.
They all try defying gravity.
Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
And no chance again, as Pujols now knows he wants no part of Finch.
So, you think you're a sports fan? Then join Dr. Waggoner's Symposium section, which is all about honoring marginalized groups through sports communication.
26. Oh, she's right there with you.
In this Citizen 410 section, you will learn more about the ethics and communication related to sports fandom, athletes, and accessibility. We'll chat about all sorts of films, stories, and games as we answer questions like, how does media create spaces for community? How does sports coverage impact politics? How do athletes use their celebrity through activism? We just might be able to answer who really is the GOAT. Though Dr. Waggoner is ride or die with Serena, Aja, and Jenny. Not sure who these three are? Then definitely join this class to find out. Running 2026 semester, we hope you join and bring.
Welcome back to What's Up Longwood. The Longwood Center for the Visual Arts is opening a new exhibition this Saturday featuring work by regional artist Perspectives Central Virginia. Showcases paintings, sculptures, and photography from 15 artists, choose 5 countries. The opening reception is Saturday at 5 p.m. and is free to the public. The exhibition runs through February and includes several interactive installations. Gallery hours are Tuesday through Sunday, noon to 5 p.m.
The Basic Gospel Choir is bringing joy and inspiration to campus through music and faith. This week, reporter Amari Patterson spoke with executive board members about how they balance community and coursework. Members say you'll find fellowship, friendship, and plenty of laughter as they meet twice a week.
Waggoner Hall is home to the music department with its many different clubs and organizations. A standout on Longwood's campus is the Basic Gospel Choir. What is Basic been up to, you ask? I'm Amari Patterson, and this week I sat down with a few executive board members to ask them how they're balancing community and coursework. Room 233 is where you can find fellowship, friendship, laughter, and community being present and praised. Here you can find members enjoying their Monday and Thursday nights also. This choir brings a spiritual and positive energy to campus, but this can impose serious challenges. The heaviest of these is the demanding schedule inside and outside of campus.
My faith helps me because as a Christian, I pray every day. I like to consult God about my decisions of what I should do and what I should not. And like you said, being a college student, being able to balance all those things, it is a lot. But what I know is I have faith as a mustard seed, and that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So being able to balance those things allows me to see how good God is, because He gives me grace, He gives me mercy, and allows me to do all those things.
Basic is known as the only gospel choir on campus, which comes with pressure to maintain a true sound of gospel music. Director Teresa Bennett faces many artistic challenges when trying to blend many different voices and sounds together. So, what is a true Basic sound?
They have to learn. It's just like singing together as a community. Like a community sound could be anything, because they have like, book groups or like just people who travel together and they like make music. But I think with gospel, like being a part of the community and like singing about something that you all presumably like believe in, I think that's just really like, that's what Basic's all about. It's all about community and bringing like Jesus to the overall campus community.
When the music is right, Basic can help serve as a vessel to help foster connections between God and an audience member. Vice President Maya Taylor prays for this before every single performance.
One of my biggest prayers before a performance is that our voices are allowing to touch at least just one person in our audience, so they're able to connect to God and get closer to God in some way or another.
Beyond the music, the choir used a unique practice ritual to lift spirits and ensure the group's faith is continually renewed. Basic does a praise report at the end of every rehearsal.
A praise report is basically when something that you just thank God for. It could just be a simple fact of God waking you up this morning. It could be another simple fact of if you had an exam, we passed the exam. Just thanking God for just what He brought you through, not only the day, but the week and the month and the semester as college students. And this is the Center for Basic because we just want to be collective as a family, just to let them know that what we thank God for.
The commitment, the music, and the mission all come together to define Basic unique presence on campus.
Longwood has many different clubs, but a standout is the Basic Gospel Choir, located in Waggoner 233. As the semester winds down a little bit, students balance friendship, coursework, and community. But the most important thing is all their hard work is paying off. For What's Up Longwood, I'm Amari Patterson.
Thank you, Amari. Beautiful voices and an even more powerful message. The Basic Gospel Choir says they hope to continue sharing positivity and unity through their music next semester.
3 Longwood students have been selected for prestigious Fulbright scholarships to study abroad next year. The students will travel to Spain, South Korea, and Germany to conduct research and teach English. This is the highest number of Fulbright recipients from Longwood in a single year. The Office of International Affairs is hosting an information session for interested students on December 10th at 4 p.m. in Lancaster Hall.
Coming up next, Brotherhood, Service, and Community. We'll meet the members of Alpha Phi Omega and see how they're making a difference both on and off campus. Stay with us. What's Up Longwood continues after the break.
Live Your Life for Wonder with Curious by Britney Spears.
Oh my God. Don't be like Kaylee. Remember to check out your equipment with plenty of time to film your assignments. And reminder, the equipment room is closed on the weekends.
Welcome back to What's Up Longwood. As the fall semester winds down, Longwood students are finding creative ways to de-stress before finals. The Student Union is hosting its annual Pause for Pause event this Thursday from 2 to 4 p.m. Local therapy dogs will be on hand for students who need a study break and some four-legged encouragement. The event is free and open to all students. Organizers say it's become one of the most popular wellness initiatives on campus, with more than 200 students participating last year. Let's take a look at your weekend forecast. Joining us now is our meteorologist, Emilio Salgado Garcia, with what we can expect.
Expect cold and wintry conditions this weekend. Friday starts off partially sunny with highs in the upper 40s and a chilly breeze moving in by evening. Saturday brings in mostly cloudy skies and a chance of light snow showers late in the day, especially as temperatures drop down into the low 30s overnight. Sunday clears up, but it still stay cold, highs around 40 degrees, and a few flurries possible in the morning before sunshine returns by afternoon. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Emilio. Looks like winter is finally making its presence known. A chilly weekend ahead with the possibility of some snowflakes. Definitely a good time to stay cozy inside and get ready for finals. Longwood's chapter of Alpha Phi Omega, a national co-ed service fraternity, is making an impact through volunteering and leadership. Our reporter, Shannon shows us how service and brotherhood come together at Longwood through APO.
In 1925 at Lafayette College, where a group of students founded APO to bring the principles of scouting into college life through service and leadership. 4 or 5 years ago, that same spirit took root here at Longwood University. Since then, APO has become one of the most active service fraternities on campus.
For me, APO has definitely been just finding my community here. I think especially because it is such a good community has just kind of meant that my day is just a little brighter to know that I get to hang out with all these awesome people and also get to do all these amazing things.
Alpha Phi Mega's mission is simple: to prepare college students to be leaders throughout service. At Longwood University, that mission comes through life as varied projects, from blood drives and campus cleanups to volunteer with local nonprofits in Farmville.
It means a lot to me independently, the chapter as Alpha Alpha Omicron, and I think nationally as well, because that is a testament to us serving our community for 100 years. That's 100 lives helped, that's over 100 families fed, that's over 100 lives helped through the Red Cross blood drive, and I think it's just a testament to what a community's dedication and selflessness to others really means and is upheld through.
APO as a chapter really evolves with its members, right? You know, for an example, I've seen the current chapter do some, virtual events like with fellowships and things. And when I was a brother, that's just something that we weren't doing at the time. But, due to the evolution of members and, events happening in the world, there have been, small changes to that. I think that, too, with the Brotherhood, they determine, like, the type of service projects that are done, too. I think that APO really evolves with its members, with its current brothers. And, the current members or the current brothers really have an influence of how they achieve that APO mission of leadership, friendship, and service. I think that the members, like I mentioned, are the biggest evolution, and what's happening in the current times, what current members can bring to the table as far as service projects, or as far as like fellowships, their leadership styles, those things like that.
With every active service, members strengthen the connection between Longwood and the community, connecting the legacy that spans generations. For members of Alpha Phi Mega, service isn't just a way of life. At Longwood University, this fraternity proves that students with leadership, friendships, and service goes hand in hand. For service to leadership, Alpha Phi Mega shows that students can make a difference both on and off campus. Reporting for What's Up Longwood, I'm Shannon Velardi.
Thanks, Shannon. Members say they're always looking for new students to rush APO and help continue their tradition of helping the community.
Longwood's Dining Services is introducing new menu options January based on student feedback. The changes include more plant-based meals, expanded breakfast hours at the dining hall, and a new late-night snack station in the student union. Dining Services collected input from more than 500 students through surveys and focus groups this fall. Students can view the complete new menu on Longwood's Dining website starting next week.
Longwood University Police Department is reminding students to take extra safety precautions as daylight hours shorten. Officers recommend using the Lancer Guardian Safety app and taking advantage of the free evening escort service. The escort service operates 7 days a week from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Students can request an escort by calling campus police or using the app. The department also encourages students to keep resident hall doors locked and report any suspicious activity immediately.
That's all for this edition of What's Up Longwood. We're glad you could join us. I'm Jasmyn Hamlett.
And I'm Samantha Starr. From all of us here in the studio, stay safe, good luck on finals, and we'll see you next time.